New Japan Pro Wrestling's Road to Tokyo Dome. We're going to do the Wednesday, December 22nd and the Thursday, December 23rd show because your boy was a bad boy and did not record neither one of them yesterday. So I got to do both of them today. So we're going to do it like a joint show. So, of course, we're in Corkin Hall right now. First match we have on the show, Koze Fujita, Roye Oya, and Yuto Nakashima taking on the Bullet Club trio of Jado, Chase Owens, and Bad Luck Fale right here. We get Chase Owens getting the victory over Oya with the package power driver about 9 minutes and 13 seconds. And honestly, these young lions are actually really good. They're putting up really good matches, man. I would say don't skip this match. Don't go out of your way and skip this match. Actually go out of your way to see this match. So we got another 6-man tag team match, and I'm probably not going to speak too glowingly on that match. In the second match we have, I believe it is Satoshi Kojima, Hiroshi Tenzan, and Toru Yano taking on Doki, Minoru Suzuki, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Kanemaru got the victory over Satoshi Kojima with a clover. This match right here was just really not that good. Of course, we get immediate brawling to start the match, like literally almost immediately here. So that's what started the match. I think really kind of the best thing to come from this match is we finally know the stipulation that's going to decide the final King of Pro Wrestling match of 2021. So whiskey is going to be served at Corkin Hall on Christmas Eve. New Japan announced the results of a fan vote to decide the stipulation for the year-end party of the King of Pro Wrestling 2021 match at December 24th, which is tomorrow. Road to Tokyo Dome show. Toru Yano is going to defend the trophy against Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Kanemaru's choice of whiskey shots defeated Yano's choice of sake shots by a 65.8% to 34.2% margin. And the post connected on New Japan 1972 and New Japan Global's Twitter accounts. The year-end party rules are detailed as a normal match, but wrestlers will be forced to drink alcohol at 2-minute intervals. Then the referee will administer a 20 count after the shots are taken. Should either competitor not be able to respond with a 20 count, they will lose, but pinfall submissions qualification rules still apply as well. So I think that's like the best thing to come out of this match right here. Should provide for some entertaining television. So that's something, I guess, for us to look forward to. And I guess this match kind of helped maybe add to that story that we're going to get from Toru Yano and my man Yoshinobu Kanemaru here. Then next we got Sho, Dick Togo, Yujiro Takahashi, and Evil of the House of Torture taking on and defeating Yo, Tamaki Homa, Togi Makabe, and Tomohiro Ishii. I'll give it its credit. This is better than the House of Torture Chaos match from the previous night. But I'm still hoping for a clean-cut Sho versus Yo match coming on January 4th at the Tokyo Dome. So I'm hoping for that. We got Big Juice putting away Homa here to close this match right here. And of course, after the match, we get the House of Torture beating down Yo and Ishii. So next match we have Master Wato, Yoshihashi, and Hiroki Goto taking on the Dangerous Tekkers and Taka Michinoku of Suzuki-gun right here. This was a fine match, and they got the victory here. Master Wato, Yoshihashi, and Goto, they got the victory via, I think it was Goto hit Taka, Goto and Wato hit Taka with the Naruku and pinned him, I believe, to kind of end this match. So they hit him with some double team offense, but honestly, this match is fine, but you don't really need to go out of your way to see that match, honestly. Then the next match we had Aaron Henare, Great-O-Khan, and Jeff Cobb of the United Empire taking on defeating Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, Sanada, and Tetsuya Naito of Los Ingobernables de Japón. Cobb and Naito, in my opinion, weren't quite as electric here in their previous interaction they had the night before, but they still were the highlights of this match right here. We get Henare landing a toe bottom, and he pins Bushi to score the victory for the United Empire. This match was what it was. Like I said, it was not as good as the night's previous match, so it is what it is. All right, so moving on up the card, we have Hiromu Takahashi and Shingo Takagi of LIJ taking on and defeating Kazuchika Okada and Ryusuke Taguchi. This match wasn't standout contents-wise, but it really wasn't bad either. It existed, only served one purpose, and it did that. Build for the dome, baby. We get Shingo Takagi hitting Taguchi with the Last of the Dragon, then he stares down with Okada. So this is doing what it needs to do, absolutely, first and foremost. So then we got Tiger Mask, Robbie Eagles, Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on defeating El Phantasmo, Taiji Ishimori, and Kenta of the Bullet Club. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. A lot of this match was kind of slow. I'm not sure how much of this match would be improved with an audible crowd, but the prolonged isolation segments were definitely hurt here than helped, in my opinion. So to close the match down, we got a GTS pretty much putting away Tiger Mask and ended the match from end of this chapter for the night. After the match, Bullet Club beat down Tiger Mask before powerbombing Tanahashi on a pile of chairs. Then the GOAT Kenta cut a promo over Tanahashi's broken body to close the show on Wednesday. So that was Wednesday's show as far as the Road to Tokyo Dome goes, Road to the Tokyo Dome show goes. So might as well talk about the results from this morning. Bear with me. First match we got Master Wato and Ryosuke Taguchi taking on Yuto Nakashima and Rye Oya. This is a really fun opener, if you ask me. Nakashima was submitted. He tapped out to Wato's Boston Crab. Nice, solid, fun opener. We got some early chain wrestling to start the match. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Moving on up the card, we got Taka Michinoku, Zack Sabre Jr., and Taichi. It's just wild to see Taka Michinoku being on the winning side, defeating Kosei Fujita, Yoshihashi, and Hiroki Goto. This was an excellent tease to what's to come into Tokyo Dome. Very good stuff right here. We got Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi getting the victory, leading. This victory was a Suzuki Gun victory via tap out, via submission, right? And like I said, it makes me that much more excited for the Tokyo Dome. So next match we have moving on up the card, Yuji Nagata and Toru Yano taking on defeating Minoru Suzuki and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. So Nagata, Suzuki stuff was really good. The Yano Kanemaru stuff was typical King of Pro Wrestling silliness as we expect right here. We got the disqualification happening because Kanemaru will start beating Yano over here with a bottle. So that's going to cause disqualification. So that's exactly what happened. And then the next match we had Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, Dick Togo, and Show of the House of Torture taking on and defeating Tomohiro Ishii, Hiroshi Tenzan, Satoshi Kojima, and Yo. This match wasn't great, but it did what it needed to do and it added to the Tokyo Dome matches we're going to get right here. We get Evil hitting Tenzan with a 6-man belt and leaving Togo to pin him and getting a House of Torture victory. So then after the match, the teams fought again. House of Torture, of course, being cowardly shit heels at the yard, were defeated in the scuffle, and this led to a dramatic locking of eyes between Yo and Show. Look at me. I'm the captain now type shit. So then we get Kenta, Bad Luck Fale, Chase Owens, Taiji Ishimori, and El Phantasmo of the Bullet Club taking on defeating Tiger Mask, Robbie Eagles, Tamaki Homa, Kazuchika Okada, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. That was a goddamn mouthful. This was busy, and that's expected to be with a 10-man tag, especially one features Bullet Club. But the most compelling work really came at the bell here. So looks like and we got the package power driver putting everybody away here. Package power drive everybody. So Owens hit Homo with the package power driver, got the victory for his team. But that's not the interesting stuff. The interesting stuff is after the match, Kenta beat Tanahashi with a chair. The staff tried to keep the two apart, but this only aided Kenta in destroying Tanahashi here. As things settled, Owens and Kenta shared some tense words, presumably about the U.S. title. So we know Chase Owens was wanting that U.S. title, but now Kenta's holding that belt, so he's got to take a back seat. So next we have Shingo Takagi, Sanada, and Naito of Los Ingobernables de Japón defeating Jeff Cobb, Great Khan, and Aaron Henare of the United Empire here. This match started with the brawl. Cobb found himself in a ring just soon after by himself, leaving Sanada and Shingo to freely just beat the shit out of his leg. So Cobb, let's see, not Cobb. Shingo Takagi hit Henare with a pumping bomber and a maiden in Japan before putting him away and pinning him. Yeah, this was it was a decent match. These guys actually do work really well together, does LIJ and the United Empire. So it was a decent match. Like I said, more Tokyo Dome build. That's what I'm going to hammer home. More Tokyo Dome build. And in the main event, we had Roman Takahashi and Bushi of Los Ingobernables de Japón, better known as Los Dos Peligrosos, versus El Desperado and Doki of Suzuki Gun. This match went to a time limit draw. This kind of felt like it was kind of bloated. I guess in an attempt to fill out the main event caliber match or something, but it just kind of fell flat in my opinion. So this match went to a draw. I thought this was okay, but it didn't necessarily need a draw, man. Like, we could have got a definitive winner and loser right here. I kind of wish they would have done that. So we got a draw going into the last night of the Road to Tokyo Dome show, which will be taking place tomorrow morning. We'll have a review for that. Absolutely. You know who we are. We're the Almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Price of subscription is $3.99. So we'll have that Road to Tokyo Dome show for you tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Pro Wrestle Fly Guy signing off. Toodle Pippington. See you later.